Hello everyone, it is Tuesday, August 13th in the year of our Lord 2013. How are all you doing out there? I am doing awesome as always, wicked awesome. It's 2 for Tuesday, baby. You know what that means. That's right, 2 babes, 2 hunks, 2 beers, 2 songs for all of you. Cause you know beer is good for you. You damn right it is. Folks, today's show, boys, girls, and it's brought to you by my good friend Lightning Mike Gore's photography business, Red 5 Photography. Check them out. He's based out of Oklahoma, better known as Northern Texas, a great state indeed. Red 5 Photography, Lightning Mike Gore. He may be a Yankees fan, but he's a damn cool cat. And he's got a damn good business too. So there you go. Thank you for bringing the show to us. Alright. Beer is good for you, and that's what we're talking about. Ah, oh, Canada indeed, baby. That's right. Why not the Canadian beer consumption apparatus? I haven't brought it out in a while. Folks, this is my last one I've got of this variety. I'm very sad. Yuengling Black and Tan, one of my all-time favorites. Yuengling Brewery since 1829. The oldest brewery in the United States of America. There you go. Pottsville, Pennsylvania. Proper beer opening apparatus, proper technique. There you go. Alrighty. 45 degree angle right into the beer consumption apparatus right over the keyboard because I'm just that damn good. And my beloved love goddess Farrah is making chilaquiles for me tonight. My personal all-time favorite Mexican dish. Deep fried corn tortilla squares. And that New Mexico chili red sauce poured over and tons of Monterey Jack cheese. Oh yeah. I'm going to be stuffed in less than an hour. Folks, cheers to beers to all of you. Prost, they say in Germany. Compay, as they say in Japan. Yes, it is good for you. Straight solid A+, baby. Phenomenal. One of my favorites. Folks, I had a wicked hard day at work today. Long day. It's going to be a long week, okay? So bear with me. I may not be perfect, but by golly, I'm going to try my best. Only 3 birthdays for today. Right off the bat, big milestone birthday to a gat god, great leader of men, women, and it's a legend that I worked with in jolly old England, a fellow Masonic brother like yours truly, my man, my buddy, J.P. Patterson. J.P. in the house! How you doing, brother? Hope you're doing well. Hope you have a wicked awesome day. Party hard and enjoy, dude. Celebrate like it's 1969 minus the atom. Have a phenomenal birthday. Welcome to the new age bracket. I'm not complaining about it, and I know you won't either. That's right. PT! You know what I mean. JP. Cheers and beers. Next on the list. My man, Rick Dwight. A legend of a man from Oak Bluffs, Massachusetts, and a fine, outstanding graduate of Martha's Vineyard Regional High School class of 1990. Known the guy for 25 years. The dude's ultra cool. And Rick, hope you're doing well. Hope you have a phenomenal day. Celebrate well and enjoy. Haven't heard from you in a while, man. Drop me a line. Let me know how the vineyard's life's going, especially right now. I know it's wicked busy. Busy as a dyke in a hardware store, to quote the late, great George Kylan. One of my all-time favorite comedians ever. But cheers to beers, Rick. Hope you enjoy the show. Celebrate life, my friend. And enjoy your birthday. I know I will. Ah, the lovely Max. Max Hayes. Now, here's a badass comical nav wizard, sweetheart of a lady I worked with in jolly old England. Max, absolutely awesome. My wife loves you. We love you. We miss the hell out of you. Hope you're doing well. I haven't heard from you in a while, so drop us a line. Let me know how life's going, okay? Max, hope you have a wicked awesome day. I know you will. Every day's a great day with you. Like me, you're positively motivated and enjoy life. And that's why we need more people like you in the world, Max. So by golly, girl, do me a favor. Have a litter of kids. At least 20. We need more people like you in the world. Please, Max, cheers the beers, my girl. Have a wicked awesome day and celebrate well and enjoy. Alrighty. One more birthday. How dare I forget. She may not have a Facebook reminder, but me and my photographic memory with numbers, how would I forget this birthday? the lovely Heather Hill, fine outstanding graduate of Martha's Vineyard Regional High School class of 1992. And she was featured because it was her last work day at the Wharf Pub, Edgartown, Massachusetts, where we filmed the Beer and Song of the Day that day. Remember that? Remember that beautiful young lady? I said it was her last work day. Yeah, Heather Hill. Sweetheart indeed. Very beautiful. And graduated my brother in a phenomenal graduating class. But not as good as Martha's Vineyard Regional High School class of 1991. The best damn graduating class in the history of mankind, womankind, and it kind. Undoubtedly. But Heather, hope you enjoyed the show. Have a wicked awesome day. I can't believe it's been 6 months and 2 days since we hung out. But hey, I'm down here in Yeehaw, Texas, otherwise known as Southern Oklahoma. You can come and hang out with me. You know, doors are always open for my friends. Absolutely. Cheers to beers, Heather. Have a wicked awesome day. Celebrate well and enjoy. Alrighty. We had some trivia questions, y'all. Okay? I'm going to bring out the shout-outs today as I bring out their fan-requested babe or hunk of the day. I do have another special shout-out I'm going to give after we bring out our trivia questions. Okay. And the first one, well, we got a random fact of the day. Let's get to that first. Our lovely lady friend, Heather Murray, a viewer of the show every day, and whenever she can, she provides a random fact of the day. Excuse me. Did you know that the plastic things on the ends of shoelaces are called aglets? A-G-L-E-T-S. My aglet is shredding. Yeah. Get a new pair of shoelaces. See? Now you know, folks. See, you learn something new every day on Beer and Song of the Day. That's what it's all about. Like the late, great George Carlin, I'm here to entertain and inform. And then, my man Aaron Lovell, the pride of Maine, a badass legend of a man I worked with in jolly old England. This guy, he alluded something to me. He mentioned, hey, Chuck Connors' fun fact. Now, folks, remember Chuck Connors was the hunk of the day yesterday. Well, I neglected some information about him, and shame on me for that. I did not realize just how badass. Remember how I said Chuck Connors was badass? Folks, this MFer was a bad mofo. Alright? He was the first NBA player to break a backboard. Holy shitballs. I didn't even know he was in the NBA. Folks, I honestly had no idea. So I had to do some research during lunch today. And check this out. Little did I know, Chuck Connors was number 11, Boston Celtics, their inaugural season, 1946. How about that? I had no idea. That's Chuck Connors getting down and dirty with the basketball. That's right. Wow. I didn't even know, folks. Now, I knew he was a Major League Baseball player with the Brooklyn Dodgers. And he also played with the Chicago Cubs. Okay? Now, check this out. Let me read a little bit about this. During his Army service, oh, by the way, he's also a military veteran, so I got to salute Chuck Connors for that. I respect all my military folks out there. Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Coast Guard. Without you military folks out there, I'm as worthless as tits on a board, okay? I'm going to tell you that right now. And I wouldn't even have a show. I wouldn't have nothing. I wouldn't have freedom. Nothing. So thank you for helping me, preserving my freedom so I can do a show like this to bring the entertainment to the world. Alright, well, during his Army service, Chuck Connors moonlighted as a professional basketball player. He joined the Rochester Royals and helped to lead them to the 1946 National Basketball League Championship. That was before the NBA. Following his military discharge in 1946, he joined the newly formed Boston Celtics of the Basketball Association of America. That's what they were called then. Connors left the team for spring training with Major League Baseball's Brooklyn Dodgers. He played for numerous minor league teams before joining the Dodgers in 1949. He only played one game, and then he joined the Chicago Cubs in 1951. He played in 66 games as a first baseman and an occasional pinch hitter. In 1952, he was sent to the minor leagues again to play for the Cubs' top farm team, the Los Angeles Angels. How about that? Yes, they used to be a minor league team back in the day. He was also drafted by the Chicago Bears of the NFL in 1951, but never suited up for the team. He is also credited, as I mentioned, as Aaron Lovell mentioned, as the first professional basketball player to break a backboard. During warm-ups in the first ever Boston Celtics game on November 5th, 1946, at the Boston Arena. That's right, Boston Garden, baby. Connors took a shot that caught the front of the rim and shattered an improperly installed glass backboard. In 1966, he played an off-field role by helping to end the celebrated holdout by Los Angeles Dodgers pitchers Don Drysdale and Sandy Koufax when he acted as an intermediary during negotiations between the team and the players. He can also be seen in the Associated Press photo with Drysdale, Koufax, and Dodgers general manager Buzzy Bavasi, B-A-V-A-S-I, announcing the pitchers' new contracts. Oh, by the way, Sandy Koufax retired after the 66 season. Well, folks, I'll tell you, Chuck Connors, no doubt, a BMF, a bad mofo. I'll drink to him. So there you go. A little bit of knowledge about Chuck Connors. I know it took a few extra minutes to do that, but it had to be done. Aaron Lovell, dude, thank you for providing that. You get a Love Doctor salute from the Love Doctor himself. All right, let's get cracking, y'all. What Star Trek actor lobbied Brady Bunch producer Sherwood Schwartz for the role of Mike Brady of the Brady Bunch, but was rejected for being too handsome? Really? No wonder why I get rejected all the time for everything. Holy shit, I never knew that. If you believe that, well, I'm a multi-billionaire. Yeah, we know that's bullshit. Alright, well, no one got it right, but I got to mention something in a moment. The answer was Jeffrey Hunter. Now, our daily viewer, one of our unofficial sponsors of the show, as we mentioned him yesterday, Tom Walk, not Walkie, not Walk, not Waka, not Walkie, not Waka. The E is silent. Tom Walk, a badass legend of a man down here in Texas. Your general manager of Stevens Rubber Stamps and Sign Company. He said, hey, because the answer was that Jeffrey Hunter was only in the only Star Trek episode he appeared in was the pilot episode The Cage in 1964. And our man Tom Walk had some issues with that trivia question. And I haven't had a chance to address the issue with him yet, but I will do that tonight. He's like, dude, really? You can't call somebody who's in one episode an actor of that show. You know, I never thought about that. And I know the intent wasn't to make it sound like he was on the series on a regular basis. So, my admins and I will discuss that tonight. Tom Walk, dude, I want to give you a Love Doctor salute for, hey, having the balls and guts to say, hey, I'm throwing the bullshit flag on this. And you know something? I think you're onto something a little bit. I don't think the intent was to, you know, confuse our viewers. But I think I know where you're getting at. You can't really call somebody an actor of a show if they're only in one episode. I can't disagree with that. And I'll talk to my admins about that. Hey, you know, that's why I always ask for fan input. And Tom, you did it. Thank you, brother. Way to go. All right. Our other trivia question was, this was an easy one. Where was the sitcom Family Ties set? Our lovely British lady, English wonderful sweetheart of a lady, Jayne Gale, daily viewer of the show. She said Columbus, Ohio. By golly, Jayne, you nailed it. Love it when a Brit beats the Americans in an American question, huh? Hell yeah! Way to go, Jayne. A Love Doctor salute to you. Hey, or as Benny Hill would do, right? That's right. I missed the late great Benny Hill, a legend indeed. Alrighty. So with that said, there's your trivia questions. Let's get to our first hunk of the day. Oh. And this one was represented by a lovely lady friend of ours from Whitby, Ontario, Canada. And by the way, this lovely lady happens to be the one that gave me all that Canadian stuff for free. I'm talking about my friend Cindy McConkey. Former two-time fan of the week. She had a request. And by God, Cindy, we're honoring that request now for you. Cindy, nobody's heard of Sean Roberts out of us three admins. Canadian actor. But I'll tell you what, our lady admin Gidget, she's like, oh my God, he is hot. He's a hunk. Our man Justin, he thought about switching sexes for a moment. That's how smoking hot this guy is, apparently. Just kidding there, Big McLarge Huge. Ha ha. Hey, I'm just busting your raisins, you badass mofo. He's our executive producer of the show, creator of the Beer and Song of the Day Facebook page, and runs that Baby of the Day album for you. And he's a hardcore Star Trek fan, as we all know. And our lovely lady Kelly Floyd, Gidget, she's our runs the graphics of the show. She's our executive director, art director, everything. I mean, she makes sure everything is just, you know. She keeps Justin and I in check. There you go, Sean Roberts. There's your hunk of the day, eh? Canadian. That's right. And while we show off Sean Roberts, let's talk some celebrity birthdays today. On this day in 1899, sadly passed away in 1980, the late, great Alfred Hitchcock. That's right, phenomenal director, phenomenal English director, British director. There you go. There you go, ladies, and you men that love the men. Oh, yeah, huh? Mm-hmm. All right. This guy, I don't know. Some people love him. Some people hate him. Call it as it is. Communist dictator Fidel Castro. He's 87 today. You got to give him credit. Good long life. I do respect him for the fact that he's a wicked hardcore baseball fan. But the guy's a dictator. He's a petulant douche. And, yeah, you know, screw it. Dude, really. You and your brother Raul, why don't you two live your long life and then kick the bucket and then let us smoke Cuban cigars after that, okay? Wow. All right. I don't get into politics, okay? Fidel Castro, love him or hate him, he's 87 years old today. It's a good long life indeed. How about the late, great Burt Lahr? Ah, the cowardly lion and Wizard of Oz. Born this day in 1895, passed away in 1967. Danny Bonaducci started off as a young actor in Partridge Family when he was only 11 years old. Danny Bonaducci, funny as can be, 54 years old today. How about the late, great Annie Oakley? Born this day in 1860, sharpshooter, passed away in 1926. Samuel de Champlain, born this day in 1574, passed away in 1635, obviously, famous explorer. Now you know why they got Lake Champlain. Of course. Hey, how about Don Ho, a Hawaiian legend, born this day in 1930, passed away in 2007. Bobby Clark. Any Philadelphia Flyers fans of the NHL out there? Yeah, he was a legendary center for 15 seasons with the Philadelphia Flyers. Hall of Fame hockey player. Badass. He's 64 today. Ben Hogan. Late, great, legendary golfer Ben Hogan, born this day in 1912, passed away at the age of 84 in 1997. Gene Raymond, Broadway actor, born this day in 1908, passed away at the age of 89 in 1998. Philippe Petit. Remember recently I mentioned the guy that walked the high wire between the Twin Towers in 1974? Now you know who I'm talking about. Like Bobby Clark, he is 64 years old today. Alrighty, bear with me. I'm just trying to get my pictures situated here. Alright, hey, I gotta give a big shout out to a legend of a man. A badass DAS man. And I'm talking about, he just finally added me on the old Facebook. Yeah, I'm calling your ass out. But this guy is one of the coolest young cats you're ever going to meet. Positively motivated, charged, hard-working, BMF all the way. My man, my buddy, Rory Optional J. What up, eh? How you doing, dude? I told you, the Love Doctor's going to give you a shout-out, Dr. B. I said, what's up? Hey, Rory, you better do what I'm doing right now. You better have an adult beverage in your hand, and you better be drinking, all right? And hey, share it with all your friends, all right? Share it with all your friends over at the HG over there right now, okay? And, dude, I say cheers and beers to you. Have a wicked awesome day, and hope you enjoy the show. Told you I was going to give you a shout-out. The Love Doctor, when he makes a promise, he don't mess around. Alright, with that said, I think it's about time we bring out our first song of the day. And, we're going to bring out, oh shit, I found more pictures of Sean Roberts. Hot diggity dog damn. I'm still showing him off. Apologize for that. See, what happened is my freaking phone is scattered with the pictures everywhere. So, threw me off. Someday I need to find a phone that puts the pictures by order of name, not date, name, okay? Sean Roberts out of Canada. See, now my freaking... This is why my show has been going so long lately. Because, there you go, ladies and you men that love the men. Because I've got the luck of a murder victim with electronic devices. Oh, you should have seen last night, folks. Ask my admin how pissed off I was. It was ridiculous how pissed off I was. And you folks know I'm a nice guy. I'm a swell guy, okay? But, oh, good Lord, I was angry. I was wicked pissed. I was angry! I wanted to rip into... I just wanted to bite the chrome off a trailer hitch. But no, I didn't. Don't worry. See, my teeth are still whole. Thank God. Hey, when I smile, it doesn't look like a mouth full of dice, huh? Hey, jeez. When I smile... What the hell? Phone's vibrating. Look at those guns there, ladies and you men that love the men. Sean Roberts, I got a funny feeling. Cindy McConkey, I think you struck gold with this one. I really think you did. I think the folks are going to love this guy. I really do. I know our admins were losing their mind last night. Well, one of them certainly was. The other one, well, you know, he loved the ladies like me, so. Sean Roberts, I think that, is that shit. See? They look the same to me. Men look the same to me. They're all disgusting, ugly, and repulsive. I started showing off the other hunk. Oh, boy. They look the freaking same, folks. Give me a break. And now my phone's... I just threw my phone. Alright. So, let's see here. My phone's stuck. I'm going to have to restart it. Freak. Phone is stuck, folks. What am I going to do? This is why why my show goes so freaking long every day. Because electronic devices can eat a big fat freaking dick, okay? Electronic devices, again, I say, big fat GFY to you, you schleppers and schlepperettes. But hey, oh, Canada indeed, right, Cindy McConkey? Oh, hell yeah. Alright. So I apologize for the 5 freaking minute delay that's going to make my show even longer, and I'm starving right now. I need my freaking food. I'm hungry. Alright. Let's bring out our babe of the day. Our first babe of the day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Shamil. Shamazo. I'm sorry. Hassan Pfeffer Incorporated. That's right. We're talking about Laverne and Shirley, baby. And who better than Penny Marshall? And that was requested by our fan Chuck Wright, a badass legend of a man I've known for over 30 years. He's a fine outstanding graduate. Well, no, you didn't graduate from Martha's Vineyard Regional High School in 1990, but I know you graduated in 1990 or 89. I'm sorry, jeez, confusing you with your sister. Hell, you're a year apart. What do you want from me? Chuck Wright, he's always chiming in. Very interactive, daily viewer, very good friend of mine. Even though he's a Yankees fan, he is ultra cool. And Chuck, for you, I say, hey, how about Penny Marshall? That's right. Great actress back in the day, Laverne, of Laverne and Shirley. And not only that, later to become a great director. Our first song of the day, Balconde de Santiago by Compay Segundo from 1956. Yes, folks, I'm bringing out Cuban music today. And I swear to God, I am not bullshitting about this. I was in a Cuban mood yesterday, and I'm like, you know what? And I even told my admins, I'm like, I'm going to bring out some Cuban music. And then I was looking later when I was researching the this day in history and celebrity birthdays. Unbelievable that, ironically, as I decide with Cuban music, it's Fidel Castro's 87th birthday. I swear to God, I did not intend it that way. Okay? I promise you. But here you go. Cuba, baby! Ah, the pre-communist days of Cuba. 1956. And Compay Segundo lived to be 95 years old. Sadly, he did not live to his prediction. He predicted he would live to be 115. Died of kidney failure. Hey, Garrick Hoffman. Yeah, that's right. You got it. You looked. Ah, with Cindy Williams, Laverne and Shirley. Of course. Ask them later on. Oh, hell. Empty as a brain cells of an average Yankee fan. Right, Chuck and Mike? So we're going to bring out something special here. From Southern Canada, better known as Maine, Southern Quebec. Sea Dog Wild Blueberry Wheat Ale. Oh, baby. One of my all-time favorites. This stuff's out of Portland, Maine. The home of the Portland Sea Dogs, AA affiliate of the Boston Red Sox. It's 4.7%, slightly below average in strength. Average strength about 5%. Yes, folks, it is Wild Blueberry Wheat Ale. Proper opening apparatus, proper technique, and a good pop. As my male admin, Big McLeod, shoots lows. 45-degree angle right into the beer consumption apparatus, right over the keyboard, because I'm just that damn good. Squeeze me. What do you think of the music, y'all? Of the 600 or so episodes of Beer and Song of the Day, I have never played Cuban music. Shame on you, Love Doctor. Hey, better late than never. You gotta make the fans want more, right? That's the way I look at it. Cheers and beers to all of you crosses, say in Germany, Compay as they say in Japan. Solid A+ all the way. God, I love that stuff. How about more pictures of Laverne? Again, as I mentioned, I'm a little out of it. It's been a long week of work already, and it's only Tuesday. Hey, but it's only 2 more days till fucking Friday, thank God. Busy, long days this week. I miss turning wrenches, y'all. You know what I'm talking about. Penny Marshall, 70 years old now. Well, it should be 70 October 5th. Oh, dear Lord. Really? Hey, she's from New York. Give her a friggin' break, will you? At least she roots for her home team like true fans should. You gotta respect that. I'm from Massachusetts. I stick with my home team. Red Sox, Patriots, Celtics, and Bruins. She's representing the New York Yankees. She's a New York gal. And that's cool. And I know Chuck Wright's loving it. That's probably why he picked her and requested her for Babe of the Day. Yeah, Chuck, you're all right. Ooh, look at her back then. Yummy. Reminds me of John Candy and Cool Runnings. Ooh, look at me then. Ooh, look at me now. Ah, I know. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, that's right, with Tom Hanks. How about that, huh? League of Their Own, possibly? Not sure on that. Yes, she did direct The League of Their Own. That's a great baseball movie right there about the women's professional baseball team. Look at that. Ironically, as I mentioned baseball, eh? How about that? All right. Folks, it is time to bring out our second hunk of the day. And this one was requested by our lovely lady friend and daily viewer, former Babe of the Day, I might add. Real Babe of the Day. An absolute sweetheart. Good friend of mine from Pennsylvania. She's been here to Yeehaw, Texas. And Jen Shanfelter. Someday to be the future Jen Vespa. Oh, yes. And I will do your wedding ceremony. You and your wonderful lesser half, Bran. I love you guys. I miss you. And by golly, Jen, I know you're familiar with that stuff, aren't you? Oh, hell yeah, you better be. For you, Jen, and all you other ladies out there, and you men that love the men, we've got your second hunk of the day, Gerard Butler. How about that? Yes, he's been on the show before, but by golly, he's so exquisitely hot that we just had to bring him back. The fans requested what the fans want. The fans get, by golly. That's the way it's got to be by Dr. B, the Love Doctor. All right. So there you go. And bear with me for a moment. Oh, I thought we had another one there. Hey, let's talk some celebrity. Oh, I already went through the celebrity birthdays. Who am I kidding? Jeez. Let's talk some this day in history. On this day in 1996, Microsoft releases Internet Explorer 1.0. Hey, remember that shit? Oh, I'm sorry, 3.0. I remember Internet Explorer 3.0. Wow. On this day, 1993, 20 years ago today, the U.S. Court of Appeals rules that Congress must save all email. Uh-oh. I'll leave that alone. On this day, 1988, my beloved Boston Red Sox win an American League record 24 straight home games. I will never forget that. On this day in 1981, no more John Boy because the last broadcast of the Waltons on CBS television. On this day in 1972, the Dutch KRO television transmits the 440th and final episode of Bonanza. On this day in 1960, FOW, the first broadcast by Trans World Radio on Bonaire. Bonaire, I've heard of them. I'm familiar with them. You probably aren't, but I am because I am a nosy son of a bitch and I'm always trying to research new stuff. On this day in 1962, Bert Campaneris, a Daytona Beach, Florida State League baseball team, pitches ambidextrously. Yes, he pitched both hands in that game. Pretty impressive. Ironically, in 1964, he became the first ever baseball player to play all 9 positions in one game. That's right. Pitcher, catcher, first, second, third, short, left, center, and right. 1964 with the Kansas City Athletics. There you go. Cindy Williams, your second hunk of the day. This was also requested by our man Chuck Wright. He's like, dude, let's have Laverne and Shirley. I'm like, all right, Chuck, we'll do it, man. Asking you shall receive. I can't promise it's going to be during Fan Appreciation Week, but I can promise you that we will get your request on a future episode of Beard Song of the Day because that's what we do. And while I do that, let's bring out the second song, Televisión by Conjunto Matamoros. It's somewhere between 1948 and 52. I could not pin down an exact year for this. Oh yes, I'm feeling good now, wicked good. By the way, Cindy Williams, if anybody's wondering, I gotta straighten this out real quick. Because one of my admins mentioned something, and I thought I couldn't remember, and then it dawned on me. A lot of people thought that Cindy Williams said that the military was paid too much and did not deserve any more pay raises. It was not this Cindy Williams, and I verified through 3 different websites, okay? It was some other Cindy Williams that was like some sort of freaking college wizard chick. Well, I think she's a college wizard bitch. Our military folks are not paid enough. They deserve getting paid what they get paid. You know why? And they deserve more. It ain't enough, folks. Because they go above and beyond. They will sacrifice their lives in our defense to preserve our freedom so that we don't have to be a slave to the people like Fidel Castro. Okay? I'll leave it at that. Oh, I remember this. Remember, Laverne and Shirley was a spin-off of Happy Days, and there you go. Opie Cunningham, as Eddie Murphy called him. Richie Cunningham with, that's right, Shirley. In Happy Days. Look at her then. Boy, was she smoking or what? So cute and innocent. Remember, she's 66 years old now. Born July 22nd, 1947. She's aged pretty well. I gotta give her that. I try to keep politics out of this show, folks, but today I had to let loose a little bit. I couldn't help it, okay? So I apologize for that. Lord, I apologize. Ah, yes. Larry the Cable Guy. How's the music? What do you think of the music, huh? I just think life in Cuba in the 40s and 50s was like a big party. It really was. That all changed January 6, 1959. 32-year-olds old at the time, Fidel Castro took over. Well, you know, Shit happens. It does. On this day in 1960, Central African Republic proclaimed independence from France. Happy Independence Day, Central African Republic. On this day in 1959, military satellite Discoverer 5 is launched into a polar orbit. Ow, that burned my nose hairs. On this day in 1948, former Negro League pitcher legend badass Satchel Paige, at 42 years old, pitches his first Major League complete game. Boy, I wish he could have played in the Major League. Excuse me. Just think, folks, if Satchel Paige could have played his entire career in the Major Leagues, you know how dominating that man was? He won over 2,000 games in the Negro Leagues from 1926 until 1948. Incredible what that man accomplished. Sad. Segregation. Definitely dumber than a box of rocks and dumber than a second coat of paint. Segregation can eat a dick and get a big fat GFY, okay? Alright, enough said on that. On this day in 1932, New York Yankee pitcher Red Ruffing. This is pretty cool. He hits a home run and wins the baseball game 1-0 in 10 innings. Yes, 10 innings shutout, and he got the only run in the game. A home run. Wow. On this day in 1923, 90 years ago today, the U.S. Steel Corporation initiates an 8-hour workday. 8-hour workday. Ooh, boy, I miss those days. On this day in 1914, Carl Wickman begins Greyhound, the first ever United States bus line. Where at? Minnesota. Ooh, he started a bus line in a cold-ass place like that. Well, shit, they needed a bus. Also on this day in 1914, love it or hate it, France declares war on Austria-Hungary, leading to World War I. On this day in 1910, the Brooklyn Dodgers and Pittsburgh Pirates played to an 8-8 tie. Now remember, they didn't have night baseball back then, so. Both teams had 38 at-bats, 13 hits, 12 assists, 2 errors, 5 walks, 5 strikeouts, 3 walks, 1 pass ball, and 1 hit by pitch. Folks, yes, I'm not shitting you. Their line matched. That is truly as tie of a baseball game as it gets, okay? On this day in 1898, U.S. forces under Admiral George Dewey captures Manila during the Spanish-American War. That's right, Manila, Philippines. On this day in 1889, William Gray patents the coin-operated telephone. You know he's rolling in his grave now, because coin-operated telephones definitely not popular these days. On this day in 1651, Litchfield, Connecticut is founded. On this day in 1642, Christian Huygens, Huygens, don't ask me how to pronounce that shit. He discovers Martian South Polar Cap. Interesting. A South Polar Cap on Mars. Well, shit. He didn't discover it. It was already there. He just happened to see it. Cool. Either way, I'm just kidding. On this day in 1608, John Smith. That's right. His story of Jamestown. He was the one that founded Jamestown, Virginia, 1607. His story of Jamestown's first days is submitted for publication. And finally, on this day in 1521, the Spanish conquers Tenochtitlan. I hope I pronounced that right. Better known as, to this day, Mexico City. The Spanish conquered the Aztecs on this day, August 13th, 1521. There you go. Now you know. And down went the Aztec Empire. Big day in history right there. Empty as a brain cell in the average Yankee fan. Folks, you know what time it is, right? Damn right, Reverend Dr. B. Folks, it's time to make like a fetus to head out, so everybody take care. Have a wicked awesome night and day. Peace be the journey. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Don't drink and drive my spray drink, or you might kill yourself or somebody else. And drinking and driving is dumber than being a Yankees fan. And what's dumber than that is rooting for douchebag cocksuckers like Eli. Oh, I'm as good as Tom Brady. Yeah, in your friggin' dreams. Manning, or men slapping women, or animal abuse, or racism, or people that welch on bets, or anybody that supports, defends, or is a member of the Westboro Baptist Church. Things like that are just plain stupid and definitely deserve a big bat. I'm holding a little extra for them bastards and bastardettes today. GFY. Folks, I'm out of here. I'm ready to eat me some chilaquiles. Hell to the effing yeah. I'm out of here. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye. Oh, yeah. Hell of a day.